Oh my god. Welcome back, guys. Let's see, are we on? Are we on, guys? Yes, we are. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just get into the powerful quotes. I think, therefore I am. I think I'm great, therefore I am great. It's all about thinking. That one, and there's another one that it says, I have a dream. Many people have dreams. Those are the quotes of the day. You have a dream, I have a dream. So it's basically we're dreaming together and we all have dreams. First one is I think, therefore I am. I may be rushing this a little bit because I think I didn't click start streaming on time. So yeah, we are doing Monday to Thursday plus Saturday, 9:30 a.m. AST. This one's a little late. Sorry about that. I did not click start streaming. Yes. Nevertheless, though, how about we talk about Streamer University? So let's talk about it. What a great opportunity. I wasn't invited, but it would have been a great opportunity. Just really, but I'm looking at it, right, and you see the big streamers, and you just watch the big streamers, really, because it's the big dogs and the little dogs, and the big dogs are having all the viewers. So if you're a little dog out there, this is what I suggest you should do. You shouldn't go with the pack. You should be around. Like, that doesn't mean stay in your room, when the actions happen. It just doesn't mean you should clonk up together, when it's a big fight, because you're not going to really be seen. So you should be around the area, and when you see an opportunity, like I'm in a window, you should say your speech. You should just go down, say your speech, and just say your speech in public. Or start the action. Don't wait for the big dogs. If you're throwing water everywhere, I would start it. Just start it first, at everyone. You don't need teams for this. Seriously, just throw it at everyone. You don't even need a stream. Like, honestly, you can just be in the background. That background character. Also, that's another thing. To be memorable, I think you should wear the same thing that you wore coming in. So I saw these two guys, and they were in purple and yellow suit. I think they should have worn that for the whole time. Something to stand out. You can't. The Streamer University merch is all great, but you should probably wear it at home. For streaming at home. That's my other thing. Now, security. How great are they? Security is great. You need security for these big things. I know that we have security down here with Stage Manager, and it's security is very important. So yeah. Well, the security did a pretty good job, but however, it got to the end where, the students there, they would be very naughty, trashing the place, absolutely trashing it, I might say. And one student threw something to the security, and I thought there was actually going to be proper violence, like no more acting, like I thought the dean casting out was actually gonna get into a little fight. But on that note, we have security. A guest. Talking about security. So this guy applied as a security officer for Streamer University, and we'll be hearing his story. So without further ado, before that, I don't think we got any clapping. Yeah, that's some excitement, guys. Great stuff. Great stuff. Should we call it? Yeah, I might call Stage Manager. Yep. Just reading, guys. Just reading. Stage Manager? Oh, no. Voicemail? Hello? No. All right. So they didn't answer. I might just. It's tough. Summon the guest. When the phone doesn't work, I use my wizardry powers. Summon the guest.
Hello, my name's Bobby. Bobby. Bobby, yes. No, that's Bobby. Sorry. Yeah, I was security guard. Oh, is the mic a little too close? Oh, see, it's going a little bit up. Sorry. Yeah, I was security guard. Yeah. It all started from my dreams as a line leader. Yes, a line leader in kindergarten class. Yep. So I just wanted to protect the community, protect my class. Really? Protect them. Yeah, just so you know, line leader is a very important job. Very important job. So basically, I'll make sure everyone's in order. The line. So, I'll in this scenario, right? If this is a metaphorical similarity, we'll be talking about the teacher, Kai Cenat, probably as a dean. Security, line leader, because we need it to flow smoothly. You know, everyone needs to know the direction. They need to feel safe. Because back in kindergarten, paparazzi everywhere. You know, we have wind. Leaves could get in your face. You know, if you can't see the line leader, you're gonna get lost. Okay, so we keep everyone in order. All right. So just the line leader is very important, and that's what I knew. Just from a start, I just knew that's what I want to do. Okay. We'll grow up a little bit older. You know, move up the years. Yeah, you know, time in high school. Basically, I was. What was I? I was the bench warmer. A bench warmer, yep. I would warm benches just because it's security. It's security protocol to warm the benches. Because if you have a cold bench, you know, it may be injured and you gotta be secure. So I would get paid, you know, just $2. $2 by my homies. Yeah, alright. I would sit on the bench, clean around the ass, get it hot. That's like ice. No, not like ice. No, not cold. For my homies, $2. Anyway, we go back up. That was all. Anyway, we go back up. I was did some more gigs there. You know, Bobby does this, Bobby does that. Security for cruise ships, security for planes, security for greenhouses, red houses, and white houses. Not the White House, but there were White Houses, just parties and stuff. So anyway, time flies by. I applied for this gig. Streamer University, that's what we're talking about, right? They need security. Oh my god, I didn't get in. That was tragic, really. It hurt. They told me why. That hurt me. Oh. No, I don't want it. I don't. No, Bobby, please. You gotta tell us. Why? Why did it work out? Why? If you insist. Alright, I took another job. It was a couple years ago. Back from when I applied to Streamer University. After I did one of the gigs with cruise ships, airliners, greenhouse, blue house, red house. No, I didn't do blue house, sorry. Greenhouse, red house, white house. Not the white house. Yep, I applied for security for a school. And the school where I went to kindergarten at. I got it, of course. You know, with the great extent of everything I have, my security is top notch. Anyway, I think it was a Tuesday around just after lunchtime. Nope, recess. Just after recess. It was show and tell at the kindergarten class, and I couldn't help myself. I had to go in and show and tell. And so I went in. I was doing the scan. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. So, I just had a little glance, and I was like, here, yeah, just wait.
Alright, kids, get ready. Show and tell now, okay? Alright, Timmy, Choo Choo, Barnabas, whatever your names are, let's show and tell, okay? Show and tell.
God. Tutu, Chibi, Barnabas. Their items were absolute garbage. Garbage. They were garbage. Like an eraser. Like, we all have that, Timmy. Like, this is show and tell. I don't care you weren't prepared. This, I have this, okay? Choo Choo. Yeah, alright, come on. And Barnabas, this wasn't even what Barnabas showed. He had the Spider-Man one. The Spider-Man one! Okay? Come on! So, I walked in, and I was like, hey, can I do show and tell? And you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
Who are you? I'm trying to teach you. Get out of my class. What are you doing? Okay. No, this is for kindergartens. Okay, you're a grown adult. No show and tell. I'm gonna have to speak to management about this. And I'm like,
the hell you will. The hell you will. Oh shit. The hell you will. Like, no, you're not gonna speak into management. You're not, okay? So I was like, your kids in there, they don't know what show and tell is. I will show and tell. So I walked down there, and I dropped my phone. I dropped my phone. I remember it was very clumsy. Picked it up, and I was gonna show them something. I was gonna show them something. But and it just haunts me to this day. And it just haunts me because that really, from there, I couldn't secure another security position, and the streamer university position would have been great. It would have been great. It just would have been great. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Sorry, Bobby. We just got to cut you off. You've got to show us and tell us what were you going to show and tell? You sure? No one's ever given me a chance like this. You sure you want to give me it? Yes, Bobby. How bad can it be? You got rejected. And I think it was silly. That this has told your career for so long. Yeah, just show us and tell us what are we gonna do? I'll go get it. My saber. I was gonna show and tell my saber. They would have no chance. I would have smashed all of the kindergartens show and tells. Would have absolutely smashed all of them. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh. There it is. Yeah. So I use this on the job. Basically, it's. As a security professional, we use this to, if the people we're apprehending, they're not in order, we use this to take care of them. Just
you know, just really getting in there, just attacking them. So basically, and it's almost like it's got a mind of its own. The saber, it's really, you know, the force, right? It just goes to it, and it really digs in there, and it just attacks. So, yeah, I was just gonna show and tell, you know, what I use as a security professional. They kicked me out. They kicked me out before I was gonna show them. I said, it's a saber, and she's like, we're calling the police. No. And it's just horrid. It really is. Because this has taunted me for the whole time. It's the only job that I've ever failed at. I'm my security profession. And it's just not good. Alright, Bobby. Do we need to give you a minute? Huh? Do we? I think we might give Bobby a minute. You know what? That's enough. Yeah. So yeah, my saber, and from there I just haven't been the same. Thanks for the minute, by the way. Thank you. Just needed to get myself together. But you know what? I'll take revenge on every single one of those kindergartens. Yes. Ah, alright. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, I missed out on Stream University, but I think the security's doing a great job. Where's my little? Yeah, there. I think security's doing a great job. I probably would have done a little better. Would have really taught them with my saber. Really, I probably would have controlled a lot of them, and yeah. So thanks for having me on the show. You know, thanks for having me on the show. Matt, do you want to leave? Just yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, okay, so Bobby just vanished. Yeah, so that's the show today. I hope you enjoyed that. We really learned about Stream University. I think it's a cool concept, really is. But just for those small creators, I think you really need to something like that. You know, just some bajazz. You know, try and get your clips. Anyway, that's me. That's Bobby, and I'm a rectangle. Wee.